This one.
Okay, this is number 7 of the projectile motion algebra 2 questions. And again, here we're going to do draw and then given, required, analyze, and solve. Okay, so we have a rectangle with a width, a rectangle, I can draw one of those before I even get any further. A rectangle with a width of 5x plus 2 feet and a length of 2x minus 1. You could, by the way, switch it. Length and width are kind of interchangeable. And it has an area of 100 square feet. 100 square feet. What is the rectangle's length and width? So how do we find area in general? So it's the analysis. So givens and then required, we have to find the length and the width. So area is length times width. So we know that 100 equals 2x minus 1. Doesn't really matter which one I call which. 5x plus 2. Well, any quadratic that I want to solve has to be in standard form. The standard form is the squared term, the quadratic term, and the linear term, and the constant term equals 0. So I have to change this around. So the first thing I have to do is quickly FOIL this. So 2x, so 10x squared minus 5x plus 4x minus 2 equals 100. And I have to be really careful not to leave this out. So I'm going to do, so 10x squared minus x minus 2 equals 100. Okay, sorry. So we got this part cleaned up. I just combined the like terms. And now we need to move the 100 over. So 0 equals 10x squared minus x minus 2 minus 100, so minus 102. Okay, I'm just going to rewrite this. A lot of teachers like it to be left to right. And then I see here that there's no GCF, there's nothing else. I could try to factor this. So I need factors of 102, negative 102 that add up to negative 1. 25 and 4, 10 and not a real one. 3 goes into here, but it's not going to be close enough to the other one. That's going to be a little hard. So remember that we had all these options. We could factor, and notice that factoring this one is going to be a little bit painful. We could do completing the square. We could do quadratic formula even. So let's do quadratic formula. So A is 10, B is negative 1, and C is negative 102. So quadratic formula, x equals negative b, so negative negative 1, square root of b squared, so negative 1 squared, minus 4 times 10 times negative 102, all over 2a. Okay, so cleaning this up a little bit, we have positive 1 plus or minus square root of 1 minus 4 times a negative. So we have plus. Okay, we have 10 times 102. So we have 4 times 10 times 102 if we ignore the signs. So 10 times 102 is 1020 times 4 is 4080. Okay, so plus 4080 all over 20. So 1 pos neg square root of 4081 all over 20. I don't know the perfect square for that, so let's just quickly pull out a little calculator. Okay, 4081 square rooted. So here we go. So 4081, we want to square root that thing. Oops, this calculator does it a little differently. So we get 63.8. Okay, so we can reduce it. I'm just trying to think of how to split this one up. But let's just say it's 1 plus or minus 63.88 all over 20. Okay, so we either have 1 plus 63.88 over 20 or 1 minus 63.88 over 20. Okay, and I want to draw your attention to the following idea. If I do x equals this one, it's going to be a negative number. I can't possibly have a negative length or a negative width. So this answer is going to be useless. 1 minus a big positive is going to be a negative number. We can't have a negative, right? 5 times a negative plus 2 wouldn't work for length, and 2 times a negative minus 1 wouldn't work for width either. So this is our only answer. Let's just clean it up a bit. X equals 1 plus 63.88, 64.88 over 20. Okay, so if we divide by 2, it's going to be 32.88 divided by 10. Okay, so we still have 3.288. And that means that our length and width. So our length was 5x plus 2. Oops. So our length was 5x plus 2. So 5 times 3.288 plus 2. And our width was 2x minus 1. So 2 times 3.288 minus 1. So 15 and change. Okay, we could do this on the actual calculator. So clear, we have 5 times 3.288 plus 2. So 18.44. And then we have 2 times 3.288 minus 1. So that's 5.576. These are our length and width. And if we were given units, we'd have to, so length and width.